Can you answer this riddle? I'm a polar bear in a world so cold, but the ice is melting and my story is told. The sea is rising and my home is in plight. What's happening to me under the Arctic light? If you guess climate change, then your answer is right. The plight of the polar bear is true. The ice is melting, the sea is rising, and our friend, the polar bear house, is in trouble. And it's all because of climate change. But here's the thing, it's not just his story. We're all connected and we play a part in this story too. How? Let's find out. In this Earth lesson, we're going to learn about climate change, the difference between climate and weather, and how climate change is affecting our planet. Before we discover what climate change is, let's figure out what climate is and whether it's the same as weather. Weather is the day-to-day mood swings of the atmosphere. One day it's all sunshine and giggles, and the next day it could be rainy with a loud rumble. So in short, weather is what's happening now, today, or maybe tomorrow, or in a week. Whereas climate is like an overall collection of weather patterns over a long period of time, often 30 years or more. Weather's mood depends on elements like temperature, humidity, precipitation, wind speed, and atmospheric pressure. It can change rapidly, such as a sunny morning to a rainy noon or a cold night. Whereas climate takes its own time to change. Climate is a mixture of sunlight, location, altitude, ocean currents, winds, land shapes, weather patterns, and even what we humans are up to. When these elements start shifting, the climate starts to change. Let's see if we can identify whether an event represents climate or weather. A city experiences heavy rainfall over 3 consecutive days, causing localized flooding. Is this an example of weather or climate? Over the past century, an island in the Pacific Ocean has seen a steady increase in the average temperatures, leading to displacement of local flora and fauna. Is this an example of weather or climate? If you guessed weather for the first and climate for the second, then you got it right. Over millions of years, Earth's climate has changed many times. It is estimated that the climate changes about every 100,000 years. Earth's climate shifts from cold periods such as the Ice Age, which lasts about 80 to 90,000 years, to warm periods such as the interglacials, which last for approximately 10 to 20,000 years. These global climate cycles change very slowly and are caused by natural factors like solar variations, changes in the Earth's orbit, ocean currents, and natural greenhouse gas emissions. So if climate cycles are a natural phenomenon, why is climate change a big concern now? As opposed to the slow change in the climate cycle due to natural factors, the climate is now changing much faster, and the main factor is anthropogenic, which means caused by humans. Human activities such as the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial agriculture are emitting large amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These greenhouse gases act like a blanket, trapping heat in the atmosphere and causing rising temperatures. This temperature increase is a major factor in climate change. Did you know the planet's average surface temperature has risen about 0.7 degrees Celsius in the past century, which is about 10 times faster than the average rate of warming after the Ice Age? The warming of the atmosphere leads to calamities like the melting of glaciers, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events. Did you know melting ice sheets have caused the sea levels to rise over 8 inches since the 1880? Each year it is rising by 1.3 inches. Extreme weather events are becoming more frequent. As you may know, there was a record-breaking heat wave in Moscow where the temperature reached 34.8 degrees Celsius. Wildfires in Greece have become more frequent than before. Floods, droughts, loss of habitats, species extinctions, ecosystem disruptions across the globe are increasing. These are not just isolated incidents. They are compelling evidence that our climate is shifting and is impacting our ecosystems, biodiversity, livelihoods, and all of us. It's time to take action against climate change. We can lessen the impact by reducing greenhouse gas emissions, embracing renewable energy sources, and adopting sustainable practices. Are you ready to become a part of the solution? Come join us at EarthQuest. We are a vibrant global community dedicated to tackling the climate crisis. Whether you're a student, teacher, parent, or an everyday eco-warrior, there is a spot for you. We've got monthly challenges, global championships, climate and environmental courses, and tons of free teaching and learning resources, all aimed at bringing us together to tackle the climate crisis. Click the link in our bio to join now. If you've liked the video, then make sure you hit that subscription button and switch on the notification bell to know when we upload next. See you in our next quest.